This on Twitter, I'm pretty sure I reported here on Drama Alert that he was about to roll it. Released a video at
I can get confirmation that she served him at least 4 drinks.
This tracks the Martinez twin 1,100,000 subscribe
against Barley House and its employees, but more important because
initial music video. Here is the intro. Said Gucci's fans were up
rather throwing punches at Dave, our bar
for you. Oh shit! Okay, so Jake Paul's admitting that in 12 hours yesterday. Just, you know, my take, anthem, current events. Had it even 200K or is vibe with notifications on. However, Alyssa Violet wasn't the only one.
You can see who got into a confrontation with Alyssa was a
hokey flows you keep pissing out just to get the crowd to buy merchandise with our words inscribed on them. That doesn't seem right.
Ricky immediately got aggressive with security.
250 stores said Jake Paul had to pay Gucci fares. Will be out soon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we also are going to be doing a full
her fucking cheek is busted and her fucking foot broke and she got
comply and he
5%. Damn, it sounds like Gucci made bank on this. Now, like I said, drama. Now, I got a statement from the Martinez twins manager video with his side of the story, which you probably already heard because of his bad name for 21's name. Now, we already reported that information here. Gucci's daughter,
one of the bounce
right into the news
statement, Ricky, because it's complete BS. Accusation number 5.
$50,000 just to do a feature with him. Otherwise, he diss track on Logan video defending themselves. Titled
this at 2:45 a.m. in the morning.
Full video, the truth about FaZe Banks and Alyssa Violet incident at Barley House. Wow. Okay, so the Barley House did a really good job defending
phones being in their face. All our security
prices weren't 250K or 200K. It was lower because back on Jake Paul. They uploaded it last night titled Martinez Twins, That Lambo of
the night. Even jumped in to assure he wasn't aggressively carried out and walked later in the night from an altercation with the patron. Not a
Drama Alert. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe
to finish using the bathroom.
He just got jumped by men, by the way, some men.
Falling down, but raiding someone is at their house to hurt them or intimidate them. This is completely uncalled for.
This track, titled Flowbot's Response to Logan Paul, No Handlebars teaser.
Do you really want to know?
Oh, that's really clever.
This is crazy to me that the Flowbots are making a now Barley. Now, as we report, every day
watch the film. It's
hashtag no handlebars. And then they uploaded a teaser to the year when we did an interview with him. But also, Alert Nation, I needs a girl to twerk on my face right now. Also, as soon as I upload this video, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch.
Ricky and Alyssa even came back to continue to do
that sprayed in the face with mace. So, you know, we
Ow.
I think this clown here deserves some pies on him. I'll put these rhymes in my first advice column.
21 Savage, a false narrative, flat out lying and still leaving out a chunk of the security assaulted.
He just got jumped and my knee is busted, the back of my head is busted.
Incidences where he's extremely aggressive. Where in the footage do you see this? The footage doesn't lie. Why are you still making this claim in your recent...
Said this, Gucci Mane is fucking canceled. Roll it.
We decided to create this video not just because of the horrible accusation, their final accusation. Our staff instigated and egged on the people that hit.
And that's when another fan quoted the tweet saying this. Nah, he did a music video with Jake Paul, and we did get some and that's when Mr. Jake Paul
reacts by pushing back and swinging on the security guard, causing the security to...
The song sounds very, very familiar to the original song from the Flowbot. Logan Paul came under fire after uploading this final story coming from
and try to sell this terrible incident as a great love story in which FaZe saves his girl
Jake Paul's side. So they decide to ask for their money the only way. Jake, and if you want to come hang out, Drama Alert Nation, now over 3
clearly see she has no marks and is evident from her video that the marks came
on. Was going to do one with Rice for free. Also,
Mace on them, but the shit backfired on me and her and her. But,
we are going to have another Drama Alert for you later tonight, so make sure
tab. We have it at $601.92. Also
out legally behind closed doors, but they have not been able to get us
and customers employees only after 2 a.m. due to it being so close to our office where we count all of our money at the end of the
Drama Alert. But what happened to her is not okay. We have been talking about this huge feud between Alyssa. Security footage of what happened downstairs. She said this: the boys have been trying to work this out.
Alyssa, our response: point out those supposed people on the
breakdown of the Barley video. That's going to be out later tonight on defending themselves. However, I did notice there was some listens on YouTube. And now for our final.
I think that's been dumb.
I know it by saying
you bought a mansion.
Aggressive at all.
We weren't aggressive at all. We were out with Alyssa's family. I'm here for Thanksgiving.
Live.
Straight answer from the entire.
You fly in private jets. You take a.
He and Alyssa are blaming those patients. He recognized him from earlier in the night. Accusation number: girlfriend from being harassed and assaulted by a Barley House security guard. Accusation 1: Barley. Accusation:
dropped a merch deal with Jake.
Our staff wasn't even out there other than a barback who was cleaning up the patio.
Dude has to pay people to be friends with him and do features. 21 wouldn't do it.
As a security guard guided him towards our responses one last time and show you how FaZe and Alyssa contradict themselves. Her own social media after she left Barley House. You can see from FaZe's. Oh, he continues to claim that he only had 2 drinks that night. From one employee alone, it's known as
because I sprayed
upstairs. It's evident that Ricky would not treated and mishandled the situation, and Ricky was doing nothing more than waiting for a lift.
He tweeted out on this. Our source says, and Gucci gave all the rules.
He could not use the restroom.
He's still on. He just finessed a dumbass for $200K Twitter because this money life ain't to that diss track. Roll it.
Jake
made by Ricky.
Now here on Drama Alert, we
bars, you mangle ours, you split the spokes, now they're sticking out like Pinocchio's nose that goes and twists around.
Greatest thing ever. And speaking about
video, once again, Ricky and Alyssa have not only made direct out by his neck. Matt, his VIP security guard, most of him out himself.
Upset that he did this video with Jake Paul, one of Gucci's fans,
prevent any further incident from happening. Another fact, we show a close-up on Alyssa's face from with the women. That area is where no one is supposed to be, and it's reserved for him to fall down the stairs and scrape her knee. Our response:
this song titled "No Handlebars." Based
Alyssa's ass. Our response: who grabbed her ass?
Gucci's rates lower, or it FaZe Banks. FaZe Banks tweeted
Ricky and Alyssa, their words, their actions, and their phones right in their face.
Starlets handlebars. Now we reported here on Drama Alert that the Flowbots were pretty upset that Logan could pull. Johnny 5 from the Flowbots said wrote a track and song from scratch. And,
you know.
Okay, so we've had a lot of jokes and we've picked on Whoa Vicky from time to time here on
amazing vacations, and you got a Lambo.
Threats, but have encouraged their followers to lash out and do something which has gone as far as employee.
What is up? Drum making a follow-up video to their remix featuring Gucci Mane. He paid Gucci something in this tweet, but he's saying
who doesn't know any of these people. It is not.
Here is that teaser. News. Jake Paul came out with this music video titled "The Jake Paul." Also in the
threatened. The threats have even included pictures of their families, homes, and insinuations.
Now in this video, the Barley House goes in on FaZe Banks and Alyssa Violet for a 45-second verse.
So we're laughed at and mocked by our staff as we allowed
you sub if you're new here with notifications on. You don't want to miss any news. I'm your host, Keller Keems. The Barley Hong. Well, they got so upset that they're is his daughter a fan.
Patrons, I can assure you the film shows Ricky and Alyssa actually continuously harassing them with own social media saying, we're not aggressive.
It's all just a joke, but I disavow the whole system broke. Gotta fix it now, you can't handle
I trust this.
Give it back, double low, give it back, give it back.
To restrain him. Another few inconsistencies that we came across was Ricky claims to have $1,000.
Atlantic Records want
Alyssa, her brother, and her mother down the street to make sure they got to their car safely. And
before, Gucci Mane's fans were pretty upset.
Security, as you can see by his body motion. He refused to leave the secured area at Barley House Life's manager. Accusation number 4. Someone tried to grab
Mr. Logan Paul.
Yeah.
What qualifies you for this job exactly?
or an out of hand. In closing, I want to walk you through
a fucking diss track on Logan Paul made this song.
The team tries to do is to keep them separated and prevent anyone from being hurt.
On Drama Alert, but we got even more information. Comedy Shorts Gamer, he's looking for some friendship.
Did this to us, so yeah. They finna go to jail. That's
insider information.
Female patron, and it was instigated due to their actions, vocal statements, and their self. Clear, no one pushed Alyssa down the stairs. I don't see Alyssa
From YouTubers with the last name Paul. Lower Atlantic want to sign me. Keep staring at me when I walk by and stay on.
And you still owe us money.
There wasn't an aggressive bone in my body all night.
And then we show you 3 separate.
The link to my Twitch is in the description.
Seriously hurt. He was on his back in the flower bed. One of our security guards was even kind enough to walk.
Royalties or whatever it's called. So Gucci basically owns the entire song, like 90 foot Paul. Like this is like
The accusations of Barley House employee. Also, as you can
the sign Jake Paul. Now listen, I've reported
The twins. We're about to hit it.
responses, the security guard non-aggressively asked Ricky to wait upstairs multiple times, and that he
I think that's been done. Yeah, it's been.
my shit.
made a diss track. This dumbass got 200K to throw away like that, but was it?
pushed Alyssa away, causing her favored patrons to beat them up. The footage doesn't lie. The only person we
Footage missing.
again to make sure that nobody got hurt. It potentially saved banks from getting sued. The people they fought were not Barley House employees. They have no affiliation with Barley House. If Rick actually came to their rescue, once Banks and Alyssa Violet.
Give me my money.
Pilot FaZe Banks and the Barley House in Cleveland. They're about to sign a deal with Atlantic Records, and now we got confirmation that the deal might go. Been a huge update in this story. Yesterday, FaZe Banks uploaded a
Typical for our staff to still be outside at this time, hence why they were not. Our security staff, number 2, Ricky was carried out by his neck. Our response. You can clearly see no one carried Ricky.
House uploaded their own YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the news right now. Is a fan of Jake Paul, but he also said no. And speaking about music videos,
And that money can change my mom's life.
attacked over the weekend, our good friend Whoa Vicky was
That's all I know. And I got mace in my eye. That's why.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.